We are Stuart and Rainey of the GloveTrotters, active senior travelers chasing adventure one trip at a time. Hello everyone, we're the GloveTrotters, and today we're taking you on an unforgettable journey to America's oldest, continuously inhabited European-founded city, St. Augustine, Florida. Established back in 1565 by Spanish explorers, this city is a living museum where every cobblestone street reminds us of centuries past. You truly feel like you've stepped into a classic European old town. From ancient forts to charming colonial architecture, St. Augustine promises an experience blending old world charm with modern amenities. We spent 3 amazing days here and never once felt rushed. We can't wait to share our favorite discoveries with you. One of the very first things we recommend is hopping aboard the Old Town Trolley tour. It's a fantastic way to get your bearings with hop-on, hop-off service to 22 major stops. The narrated tour is both convenient and entertaining, giving you a great overview of the city's rich history. Once you're in the city, walking is also ideal as most attractions are within walking distance. Our first deep dive begins at the Old Trolley Station with the St. Augustine History Museum and Old Jail. You are greeted by a friendly group of chain gang prisoners as well as a few nostalgic stores. The History Museum, exploring over 400 years of Florida history, is small but filled with interesting memorabilia, including miniature models, interactive displays, and even fun historical story time for the kids. Next door is the Old Jail. It operated until 1953, holding up to 72 prisoners in surprisingly stark conditions. Guided tours led by costume deputies take you through original cell blocks and even the gallows. A logical first stop for any trip to St. Augustine is the Visitor Information Center and its treasure trove of resources. We found the friendly staff very helpful, ready to assist with brochures, maps, and excellent recommendations for everything from what to see to dining. A nice bonus is the clean restrooms, a gift shop, and even rotating exhibits. Conveniently, there's a large parking facility right next door. Often called one of the most beautiful streets in America, Magnolia Avenue is a serene oak-lined stretch near the Old Town Trolley Station. Century-old live oaks draped in Spanish moss create a stunning canopy, earning it recognition from National Geographic as one of the most photographed streets in the United States. It's a quiet residential road that truly showcases St. Augustine's timeless charm. Just a stone's throw from Magnolia Avenue, in the Villa 1565 hotel parking lot, you'll find the old Senator tree. Believed to be over 600 years old, this massive live oak is a cherished natural landmark. Its sweeping limbs and thick trunk are a stunning reminder of the ancient landscape that existed almost a century before European settlers arrived. For a truly peaceful experience, visit the Mission of Nombre de Dios. Founded in 1565, it's the site of the very first Catholic Mass in what would become the United States. The grounds are stunning, featuring beautiful gardens, the Our Lady of La Leche Chapel, and the awe-inspiring 208-foot stainless steel Great Cross towering over Mentazas Bay. It's a serene place to reflect and learn about the area's spiritual heritage. We found it less crowded than many other sites, offering a truly peaceful experience. For a touch of mysterious history, consider the Huguenot Cemetery. Established in 1821, it was the first public burial ground for non-Catholics in St. Augustine. While usually closed to the public, guided tours are available. You can't visit St. Augustine without seeing the iconic Old City Gates. Built in 1808 from local coquina stone, these twin pillars once marked the northern entrance to the city and were part of its original defense system. Today, they're a symbolic gateway to the historic district and perfectly located near the Visitor Information Center and the start of St. George Street. We loved imagining what it felt like to enter this fortified city centuries ago. And that brings us to the beating heart of historic downtown, St. George Street. This lively, pedestrian-only thoroughfare is lined with boutiques, cafes, and historic homes. It's where the city's past and present beautifully merge. You'll find everything from handcrafted souvenirs to artisan chocolate shops and hidden courtyards. Our favorite part was just strolling aimlessly, letting the city unfold around us. Standing sentinel over Matanzas Bay is the magnificent Castillo de San Marcos National Monument. Constructed by the Spanish between 1672 and 1695, this formidable fortress was built using coquina, a unique limestone made of compressed seashells. Its star-shaped design made it nearly impregnable. In fact, the fort was never taken by force. You can go inside for a fee, or like we did, simply walk around the outside and admire the construction and design of this truly impressive structure. Prepare to be awestruck by the architectural masterpieces commissioned by St. Augustine's most influential resident, Henry Flagler. First up is Flagler College, the former Hotel Ponce de Leon. Built in 1888, it was one of the first buildings in the U.S. constructed entirely of poured concrete and even had electricity supplied by Flagler's friend Thomas Edison. Much like the San Marcos Fort, you can take a guided tour of the inside for a fee or simply walk around the entire city block and enjoy the college's intricate and colorful architecture. Nearby is a block that features 3 churches steeped in the town's history. Grace United Methodist Church, completed in 1887, showcases stunning Spanish Renaissance Revival style. Commissioned by industrialist Henry Flagler in 1886, the church was constructed to replace the Olivet Methodist Episcopal Church, which occupied land Flagler wanted for his iconic Hotel Alcazar. Ancient City Baptist Church, with its Romanesque Revival architecture, features beautiful oval stained glass windows. And then there's the breathtaking Memorial Presbyterian Church, commissioned by Flagler in memory of his daughter. Completed in 1890, its Venetian Renaissance Revival style, dramatic copper dome, and European stained glass are truly unique. Around the corner is the renowned Cathedral Basilica of St. Augustine. While the original church dates back to 1565, the current structure, completed in 1797, blends Spanish mission and neoclassical styles. Its soaring bell tower, along with the Treasury and Flagler College, helps to paint the beautiful St. Augustine skyline. We were captivated by the quaint chapel and its vibrant red ceiling, intricately decorated crossbeams, and the stunning murals depicting Catholic history. The high altar, adorned in white and gold, is truly a sight to behold. It's a wonderful place for quiet reflection. In the courtyard of the Cathedral Basilica, you'll find the powerful Father Pedro Camp's memorial monument. This simple granite monument honors a key figure in preserving Minorcan culture in Florida during the late 1700s. Father Camps led hundreds of Minorcan settlers from New Smyrna to St. Augustine in 1777, where they finally found asylum. Established in 1573, the Plaza de la Constitución is the oldest public park in the continental United States and the symbolic center of St. Augustine. At its center stands the Constitution Monument, a coquina obelisk from 1813, believed to be the only surviving structure of its kind. The plaza also features a World War II and the Foot Soldiers Monument, as well as a central gazebo for local gathering and free concerts. Just across the front entrance to Flagler College is the magnificent Lightner Museum, housed within the former Hotel Alcazar. Commissioned by none other than Henry Flagler himself and completed in 1888, its Spanish Renaissance Revival style, reflected in its beautiful terracotta and coquina stonework, is a testament to St. Augustine's Gilded Age. Standing proudly at the museum's entrance is a prominent bronze statue of Pedro Menendez de Aviles, the founder of St. Augustine, honoring the city's origins and adding historic gravitas to the museum's lush courtyard garden. We love how this building perfectly captures the opulent vision of Flagler's era. For something a little different, the St. Augustine Distillery is a must-visit. Housed in Florida's oldest ice plant, this locally owned craft distillery offers free self-guided tours where you can learn about their award-winning vodka, rum, gin, and bourbon. Our favorite part was the tasting stations, sampling signature cocktails like the Florida Mule and the Old Fashioned. You can even fill your own bottle of cask-strength bourbon. The St. Augustine Municipal Marina is a picturesque waterfront spot perfect for a leisurely stroll. Located along the Matanzas River near the Bridge of Lions, it's a central hub for sightseeing cruises, private charters, and sailing tours. You don't need to be a boater to enjoy it. We loved relaxing on benches, watching the boats, and walking out to the Black Raven pirate ship. It's also where you can find eco tours and dolphin cruises, making it a fun, family-friendly location. Spanning the Matanzas River, the Bridge of Lions, completed in 1927, is both a vital drawbridge and an enduring symbol of St. Augustine. Our favorite part is the two Carrara marble Medici lion statues, firm and faithful, guarding its western approach. Though no one's quite sure which is which, we highly recommend walking across at sunrise or sunset. The light casting a golden hue over the water is truly magical. Towering 165 feet over Anastasia Island, the St. Augustine Lighthouse and Maritime Museum is one of the city's most iconic landmarks. Built in 1874, this black and white spiral beauty has watched over sailors for centuries. A climb to the top, 219 relatively easy steps, rewards you with breathtaking 360-degree views of the Atlantic, Matanzas Bay, and historic downtown. We also loved exploring the various museums and shops, which delve into shipwreck discoveries, maritime history, and the lives of lighthouse keepers. Its coastal location means St. Augustine is more than just a cultural destination. Head a bit north from downtown to Vilano for a more relaxing, leisurely atmosphere. The Vilano Beach Fishing Pier, originally a bridge from the 1940s, has a charming retro Art Deco look and is perfect for fishing or sunset watching. Vilano Beach itself offers a serene escape with wide beaches, ideal for shell collecting. We particularly love Vilano Beach Point for its sweeping views where the Tolomata River meets the Atlantic Ocean, offering an unspoiled, peaceful oceanside experience. St. Augustine is truly more than just a destination. It's a living storybook. From colonial forts to secret gardens and towering trees to serene beaches, every corner of this city has a story to tell. We hope our journey through St. Augustine has inspired you to visit America's oldest city and discover its magic for yourself. We're the GloveTrotters, and we hope you enjoyed exploring St. Augustine with us. For more travel guides and adventures, visit us at theglovetrotters.com. And if you love this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. We can't wait to see you on our next adventure.